Ladies, when a man says to you, well, you're too good for me, or they start doing very, like, really shady stuff, things that literally they know your points, and they intentionally do things and not apologetic, unempathetic, doing all the things to cut you at the knees to see you crash out because they know the really ass things that these are manipulative, dark men that you need to consider staying away from. Okay, bye.
When did you realize he hated you? When he told me I probably liked it when I was being essayed. What? After we had sex for the first time, and my first time ever, he got his Bible out and started showing me scriptures about how I was a Jezebel.
He's a sociopath.
He poured ice cold water over my head for squeezing his hand too tight. While in hospital, as I was having contractions, having his child, my nurse couldn't believe it. We threw him out.
There are men and there are men. Like,
When he grabbed me and threw me into the counter, 8 months pregnant, because I wanted to talk about our relationship, and he told me to shut up and go in my
yeah,
room. I
yeah.
didn't listen.
Oh, he's a child. Go in your room. Where's your daddy?
He got mad at me every time I had a seizure. We
So,
definitely cannot make this shit up.
so she's supposed to go home when she gets in her seizure, or she's supposed to go.
She's supposed to tell the seizure, no, don't come here.
Yeah, he
No man
wrong.
here. Excuse me?
Wrong time.
Yeah.
I was talking to a guy friend of mine, and he said this thing that literally blew my mind. I have known this, but for him to say it just kind of like sealed it. So in this video today, we're talking about ways in which men take women for granted, ways in which women see that these men are taking them for granted, but ignore the red flags. This is why I talk about should I stay, should I go, red flags, toxic, narcissistic relationships, how it looks like into a relationship that's gone wrong, being a side piece, cheating, men in general, romantic relationship, how to center yourself while you're in that relationship as a woman, even while you are in it or considering going into it. He said this, well, I want to retire early and I'm working very hard. I have multiple businesses, and I say, well, wow, that's great. Being an entrepreneurial woman opens the door to, see other colleagues who are doing likewise, who are grinders, who are doing their thing, forming businesses, doing things like that. I like networking, and you get to meet a lot of people, which is great. But it also opens the door to good friendships and just getting to know people and people's ideas, mindset, especially when it comes to, opposite relationships. So he's like, well, I am working hard. I have a wife, but at the same time, as I navigate this, once I gather enough money to where I am, and my goal of retiring early is realistic, then whoever the lady who happens to be there will be the one that I'll finally settle with. But I'm like, you are married, right? She's like, yeah, but we're having issues. I'm like, wow. So literally, men will stay with you and keep you as a placeholder. Literally, they'll go to work. Sometimes they'll overwork. They'll use work as a way to escape. It's called escapism. Escapism is not just, drugs, alcohol, blah, blah, blah. Work can be an escape too. Or even having multiple kids can be another escape because you're making kids. There's a video here of a woman who had a bunch of kids And she said, oh, it's a source of happiness. But we can use work as a source of happiness, money as a source of happiness, but it's not joy. But this is why a lot of men chase, finally settling with some woman who doesn't even care about them, but more care about the money. But this is the mindset of a lot of men, not all men, but a lot of men. So, ladies, you can't be in that marriage and think, oh, you've been in it for over a decade, blah, blah, blah. You're, the ride or die. You are doing all the things. And he is planning his escape. He's planning to be with whoever his, dream girl is, while you're there just being a placeholder until he gets to the dream girl. So be mindful, be smart, be wise, and PQ center yourself. So when that should be a case for you, you and your children don't find yourself in precarious situations. I've seen this in practice, seen it in private lives, all of the things. So this is not just something I'm pulling out the hat, but it truly happens, and it can send a lot of women spiraling. But it's up to you to look out for yourself while you are in it. Okay, bye.
You want to know what's heartbreaking? Watching your man's love for you turn into hate. It is literally one of the most heartbreaking things that you can experience. When suddenly it feels like even the way you breathe aggravates them. They stop handling you with care and consideration, and like even the smallest conversations feel forced. And you can't even remember the last time that he told you he loved you unprovoked. And don't let those memories pop up. And you see the videos of how he used to look at you and love on you, and you realize that y'all haven't been in that space in a very long time. You can literally feel him giving up on you. He's touching you less, kissing you even less. Sex feels like it's just something for him to get off rather than an intimate moment. Literally zero intimacy. It's especially hurtful when you've been nothing but a good woman and they just feel like you no longer serve a purpose in their life. Whew. Then when you finally start to realize what you wanted for a lifetime might have only been meant for a season. And that's crazy. And honestly, to me, that's the scariest part about relationships and opening up your heart to somebody. Because the person you love can literally wake up one day and feel completely different and feel like you're not the person they want to do life with anymore. And that, my friends, is a very, very tough pill to swallow.
Let's be honest. If a man really hates you, he's not going to always come right out and say it. But his actions, well, his actions scream it. His actions will tell the truth every single time. So here are 4 signs that he really hates you. And again, ladies, pay attention. Number 1, he's always disrespecting you. Not once or twice, but always. He calls you out your name. He talks down to you. He makes slick comments that cut deep. If he can't respect you, he doesn't love you. Point blank. Number 2, he makes you feel like you are a burden. You text him, he takes hours to text back, or hell, he doesn't even respond. When you ask for his time or attention, suddenly you are too needy. But if he wants something from you, you better jump. Yeah, that's hate in disguise. Number 3, he embarrasses you in public. He flirts with other women in front of you. He talks reckless about your business, or he even acts like you're not even there. A man who loves you protects your dignity. He doesn't destroy it. Number 4, He shows zero effort to make things better. Every relationship has its own problems, but if he sits back and watches you do all the work while you cry, he doesn't care. Someone who loves you will fight for you. They won't make you fight alone. Stop making excuses for a man who's showing you with his actions that he doesn't even like you, let alone love you. You deserve better than someone who treats you like an option, or even better yet, an enemy.
Hey, there's something I realized. Your partner, your husband, your boyfriend could be with you, but could actually hate you. Secretly hate you or kahit nga, obviously hate you. Pero minsan, akala natin, just because a man is with us, and is staying with us, and is still holding the relationship with us, gusto nila tayo. Pinili nila tayo. But every time that they try to disrespect you, every time they try to put you down, it just simply means that they don't want you. Ano ba yung mga signs that they don't like you? They don't celebrate your victories. They don't celebrate your achievements. Yan, number 1 yan. If you tell them, na-promote ako sa work. Tapos ang reaction na, buti naman. Kasi tataas yung pera natin. Ako kasi, ganyan-ganyan eh. Alam mo yun, when they deflect whatever that you are saying, and then they're putting it back to themselves, and then it's like, parang sabihin nila na, parang bigla silang, kawawa naman ako. Or, dapat ako yan eh. They're hating you. Why? Why would you do that? Parang, you're someone that you love, achieved something great. Someone that you loved, got promoted, got praised at work, and then you're like, okay. Diba? Another thing is that if he always like put you down, diba? Instead of, kasi diba, parang your romantic partner should be the first one to like give you compliments. Uy, ang ganda mo ngayon. Wow, I like what you're wearing right now. Uy, ang bango mo naman, diba? But if your partner constantly say, ba yan, taba mo na, hindi ka pa mag-gym. Taba mo na, alagaan mo nga yung sarili mo. Ano ba yan, nalolosyang ka na, nakakaya sa ibang tao. Yung mga ganon na pasimple, they're not really helping you. Diba? I don't know if you watched that movie. Oh my God, I forgot about it. It's actually a movie. It's for black. They're black actors. And it's like, yung girl lagi siyang pinuput down ng asawa niya. Tapos sinama pa yung kabit sa friend outing nila and all. Tapos, eventually, naghiwalay sila ng girl. Tapos, sinubukan niya nag-cheat. So, nakipaghiwalay yung girl. Alam nyo, nung nagkaroon ng bagong jowa yung girl, na sobrang magaling mag-compliment, sobrang mahal na mahal siya. So sexy siya, gumanda siya. Alam mo yun? Another sign of your partner secretly hating you is when he jokes about it. Alam mo yun? Minsan, akala mo joke. Pero sa totoo lang, sabi nga nila, napanood ko to sa American Creator eh. Men don't really joke about anything unless they mean it. Parang, alam mo yun, katulad nung halimbawa sa kasal, diba? Ewan ko kung napapanood nyo sa TikTok, yung mga kinakasal na nilulublub nila yung mukha ng bride nila sa cake, or ginaganon nila yung buong cake. I mean, if you're just gonna do that, it's just a fun play, diba? Parang, diba, ganyan. Pero yung buong mukha mo naman, hello. Tapos, alam nyo yung kung napanood nyo yung TikTok na nagwa-vow sila, nagwe-wedding vow sila. Tapos itong lalaki, puro joke yung ginagawa. Tapos ang sabi niya, I can't wait to F you. Your butt is ganyan-ganyan. Alam mo yun? Tapos sabi ng pastor, yun na yung vow mo. Parang, wala ka man lang masabing maganda do sa asawa mo kung hindi about sa pag ano mo sa kanya, 'di ba? Tapos may anak na sila, apat. Alam mo yung parang napilitan lang siyang magpakasal. Pero hindi niya talaga mahal yung babae, kundi nasanay na lang. Kumbaga he's just tolerating your presence kasi nga 14 years na kayo or 10 years na kayong mag-boyfriend, ganyan. Pero he doesn't really want to get married to you. Tapos, alam niyo yun, guys, kapag medyo na, girls, pag nakita nyo na ayaw kayong pakasalan, huwag niyong pipilitin. Kahit ilang taon na kayong magkasama, ilang taon na kayong, ano ba, living in together, oh my God, wag talaga. Kasi ako ganun, pinilit ko talaga siya. Nakakaya, di ba? Kasi 2 years na kami magkasama. Tapos, syempre, naging Christian ako. So, I was like, when are we gonna get married? I think we're living in sin. Ganon na yung thought ko. Noon. Okay, hindi na ngayon. Sabi niya sa akin, ano ba yan? Papel lang yan. Masaya naman tayo. Ganun. Tapos sabi ko, edi umuwi ka na sa inyo. Ano ginagawa natin? Ganyan. In 2 weeks, nagpakasal kami. Pero dapat pala hindi na lang. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But kung ngayon ko kasi isipin, alam mo yun, especially that there's no divorce here in the Philippines, you know, annulment is so expensive and stuff like that. Dapat pala, hindi ko siya pinilit. Pag hindi kayo gustong pakasalan ng lalaki, tigilan nyo, huwag kayo magpo-propose, huwag din kayo magsasabi na gusto nyo na or ano. Wala, huwag hiyaan nyo siya. Kasi chances are, ayaw niya talaga. Kasi pag gusto ng lalaki, 6 months, locked in ka, tingnan mo, propose yan sa'yo pag ikaw talaga gustong gusto niya. Tapos, ayun, pagka harsh siya magsalita sa'yo, lastly, you will be able to observe that if he's very harsh in his words with you, yung hindi ka niya hinahandle with care, he doesn't care about your feelings, chances are he secretly hates you. And you don't want to be with someone that hates you. Diba? Kasi eventually, sa totoo lang, ito sasabihin ko sa inyo yung totoo ha, you will resent him. Sa una, syempre diba, in love ka eh. Pero pagka hindi na yun, yung kasal na kayo ng ilang taon, sabihin mo ng I wouldn't really, pero mga 5 years kayong kasal. Alam mo, eventually, mabubwisit ka na rin sa kanya. Parehas na kayong you will hate each other. Kasi nga, hindi ka niya nire-respeto eh. So, mawawala rin yung respect mo sa kanya. So, maiisip mo, tangina, bakit pa kami magkasama nito? Ganon. So, ayun. Please be on the lookout for that. And decide that if someone doesn't like you, then it's fine. I mean, you don't really have to. Parang pagsiksikan yung sarili mo sa isang taong hindi ka naman gusto. It's not about self-worth. It's just that asking yourself, is this really what I want? Like, do I want to be treated like this for the rest of my life? I mean, do you see yourself being in that situation for another 10 years? I mean, you know, that sobra, alam ko mahirap maisip pag in love ka. But if you think about it, at nagsasabi akong totoo, dadating yung panahon mapapagod ka rin sa ganang treatment. And, you know, tapos bigla siyang magiging clueless. Ba't naghiwalay tayo ngayon? Bakit ayaw mo na sa akin? Pero all the while, he was treating you real bad. So, ayun lang, always stay in your power. Bye!
It's such an eye-opening experience when you date the person that hates you. And it's so wild because you don't notice it because it does not start off like that. They love you in the beginning. They think you're so amazing. They kiss the ground that you walk on. You are literally perfect to them. And then it gets to this point where they feel like you're better than them. And they may even vocalize it and say, "You're too good for me." Bitch, that should be your sign to fucking run. If somebody ever tells you you're too good for me, run like hell. But and then it'll just start with little comments here and there, and then inconsideration. And then it'll just start full blown fucking arguments just because they hate you. They will stop being considerate of your feelings. They will start making snide remarks about you, whether it's about your weight or your just insecurities that they know that you have in general. Poking fun and giggling, making you feel crazy in your head, just gaslighting you in the most diabolical fucking ways. Like, you could be
the star of the show when you walk in the room, and they're like, people don't really like you as much as they think. Excuse me? Excuse me? And it's a canon event, I fear. I fear. You're going to meet at least one person that you're going to really like, and you're going to realize that they really hate your fucking guts. They're jealous of you. Your boyfriend is jealous of you.
When I broke up with my ex, I had a conversation with him, and he said to me that you always say you're going to start something and you never do it. And when I tell you, thank you for that, because that changed my life. I have vowed to never be again somebody that says they're going to do something and not do it. And that's why these days I am on job. These men are watching. You think, oh yeah, love of my life, let me just be a bum, let me never go to work, let me never do my hair, let me never look nice, let me always be comfortable, let me sit in my wig braids. That is what is slowly killing your relationship. Oh, my boyfriend is my life, I don't have any friends, you are my everything. They're watching you. They're watching you. And the day you break up, you're going to hear some things you never thought you'd hear. They are watching you. I'm so sorry. I'm not sitting here saying don't trust your partner. What I am saying is the very things that you think are, oh, so cute, so endearing. Oh, he's my man. Oh, they're watching you. They're watching you. And a lot of you are so confused why people start to use things against you when you break up. But you didn't know that they just were thinking, it's not important right now. It's not important right now. But when you break up, it's going to be so bloody important. These men are watching you. Get up. Don't let men kill your development. Keep going, keep getting better, keep striving for more, keep trying to build a life for yourself. Even if that man makes you a stay-at-home mum, bro, in that time, find something to do to develop yourself, because I'm so sorry, men cannot be trusted.
Stop normalizing your husband hating you. Stop it. I see a handful of videos every single day of women on this app and the other being silly, being goofy, being themselves, and their husbands having just fucking disdain for them. And it's visible. I can see it. You can see it. She can see it. And it's just this like, ha ha ha, my husband finds me so annoying. No. If my husband is not obsessed with me, 99% of the time, I won't have him. Your spouse should not openly dislike your personality. They should not openly be annoyed by you. Like, yes, am I annoyed by my husband sometimes? Sure. But 99% of the time, I look at that man like he is the most prized possession in the world. And I 1,000% expect him to look at me the same way. If you ever catch my husband on camera looking at me the way some of these husbands look at their wives, divorce. Divorce immediately. Stop normalizing your husband openly hating you.
So, ladies, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Whenever you're in a relationship or talking to a guy and he looks at you like he genuinely hates you, believe that he does. Because I'm going to tell you 110% that a guy that seems uninterested when he's around you, or, he gives you these mean faces, or it just seems like he is off, that means that he is not attracted to you at all. See, the only reason why a guy would be looking at you like this is because he knows that you are the only readily available option to him. And since a guy would rather be with someone than no one, he decided to settle down with you, even though he's not that attracted to you. See, y'all be thinking that guys just be uninterested, or, they just be having this face that makes them seem like they're mean or they don't want to be around you. When in actuality, if it was a girl that they actually wanted, they would never act like this at all. And the worst part is, this is also the phase known as when you slowly start hating your girlfriend. He didn't plan on being in a long-term relationship with you or in a relationship with you at all. That's why he always will have an attitude. And you see, the sad reality is, majority of the time, whenever he acts like he hates you or, he's mean to you out of nowhere, this also means that he either plans on cheating on you or he has cheated on you. But y'all stay safe out here, man.
So y'all saw the Twitter thread, right? You saw it. The one where men were talking about how much they hate their girlfriends. Do you see now why we say when that man
switches up his behavior, and it seems like, ooh, it feel like you don't like me no more. He stopped doing things he used to do, and he started doing something new. And when you ask him about it, he says, "Why are you tripping? Can I have a day? Blah, 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 blah. Excuses, baby. All that talking, ignore it. Look at what that man is doing. You can feel the energy. You can feel when something has changed. Listen to your woman's intuition, baby, because she's not going to steer you wrong. You can feel when things are not right, and you are going to have to be the one to feel it because they're showing us again that they're not going to do it. Think of how common it is in it's not as common anymore, but in like older sitcoms where the men would be married and they call their wives the old ball and chain, and all they do is talk about how much they can't stand her, and there's the wedding ring, the engagement ring, and then the suffering. Those jokes that last generations are in existence because they are rooted in truth. Men will stay in relationships where they are not happy just for the sake of not being on their own, and so that they don't ever have to be the one to speak up and talk about how they feel and take responsibility for their feelings. So they will drag you and drag you and drag you along with them until you decide that you can't take anymore and you leave. That's what he's waiting on, okay? It's no point in us saying, why don't you just tell me how you feel? Why is it up to us? It doesn't matter. The point is, he's not going to tell you how he feels, and it is up to you, okay? Get over the shock of all of that and how unfair it is, and just switch your brain. Don't look at my nail. Switch your brain so that you know when something feels off, it's off. You don't have to ask him for validation. Hey, I know, are you sure? Because I know you said that you really love me, but you just keep acting like you hate me. It's because he hates you, okay? Okay.
The man doesn't see or feel the need to step up and be better because he starts to believe you ain't going nowhere. He starts to believe that regardless of what he does, you're going to stick around. And this becomes especially true when he's already messed up many times or he's done inappropriate things and you keep taking him back. He has no reason to think that now you're going to just up and one day walk away, which is why you'll see these situations where the woman finally gets fed up,